Hello everyone and welcome to Resistance News. My name's 250 Midas and today we will be going over Aura's actions and how you can resist Skyblock's very own authoritarian regime. Before we begin though, be sure to like, subscribe, and join the official Resistance Discord, link in the description. Without any further ado, let's get started. Starting off, we have Aura's Mayor perks. The first major perk you see is her increased loot perk. On the surface, this seems like an amazing perk with base odds being doubled, everyone gaining 50 magic find, and RNG meters filling up twice as fast, but this perk ends up impacting you negatively. Due to all this higher RNG, prices have crashed, with many slayers now being unprofitable. Sven Slayer specifically actually loses you money, as prices of drops such as teeth and hamster wheels have crashed, resulting in the Slayer quest cost offsetting the drops you may get. You also have to remember that the big RNG drops, such as the Overflux Capacitor, are still quite rare, requiring several hours of grinding just so you could sell at these deflated prices. Furthermore, as a result of Aura's increased taxation, Slayers have an increased cost. While the cost is only a few thousand coins, this quickly adds up and even offsets Aura's universal income perk. This brings us to the second biggest issue, being AFKing. Aura's universal income shows the biggest issue with public goods and a universal income, the free rider problem. Many of what the opposition has dubbed the Skyblock elite have taken to AFKing in order to profit from Aura's universal income without taking any actions and therefore without contributing anything to the fund. This has greatly decreased the amount of coins that those active in the server gain from this perk, demonstrating the fatal flaw with Aura's ideology. Furthermore, Aura has been a dictator since day one. With the construction of the Prison of the Bereft at the moment of her election, she has shown her true colors. There are several actions that have become punishable by prison time, namely misclicking on a goon, typing the command /kill Aura, and exercising your right to free speech with statements such as Aura sucks and down with Aura. Now here's the question. What can you do to resist Aura? The Resistance proposes several key methods to rendering Aura defenseless: escaping the prison, spreading anti-Aura sentiment while in prison, and AFKing to render the universal income perk worthless. First, we have escaping the prison. To escape the prison, you could use one of the Resistance's symbols, the horse pet. If you stand against the wall of the prison and summon your horse pet, you can right-click it to ride and phase through the wall of the prison, allowing you to escape. You still cannot warp, but if you take a launch pad to another island, you are completely free. Be careful not to get too close to the prison while you still have time left, as it will teleport you back into it. The second method of resistance is speaking out against Aura while imprisoned. While imprisoned, you can say everything that would normally get you sent to prison while you still have additional time without any additional punishments. This includes when you're outside of the prison but still have the timer going. If we all do this, we could flood the chat with resistance statements without any punishment. Lastly is AFK. This is pretty self-explanatory, but by being AFK, we can diminish the amount of money distributed and not have to pay anything. This allows us to render this perk useless, decreasing trust in Aura. Now, there's also a fourth method of resistance that has been going around: bullying the confused goon. Many people have found out that you could use knockback tools such as the Midas Staff to send the confused goon off the map, and that you can, through methods I'm not aware of, do an absurd amount of damage to the confused goon. While this does express our anti-Aura sentiment, I do not believe that this is a great idea, as the confused goon has the potential to be an inside agent, as seen by his dialogue of "Aura's great, I guess?" I believe that we should not bully this potential resistance member and instead try to convert him to our side. Remember everyone, be sure to join the Resistance Discord, spread the news, and look to the bright future without Aura, fellas. I'll see you there.